when you're ready to do your first import, you're going to come up here to this blue button on the top and just hit Import Credit Report, and it will pull up this screen right here. So a couple of tips on this. So first of all, you're going to have their login and password for either IdentityIQ, Smart Credit, or PrivacyGuard. There's a button here where you can test the login details just to make sure that the login and password does in fact work before you do the full import. But there are a couple of things that can happen here. If the report fails after you try the import, there's a few common reasons for this. The first most common one is that the login information is incorrect. The second most common one is the login is correct, but their account over with the credit monitoring service is actually, has a failed payment or is locked for some reason. Okay, it happens all the time, if they skip a payment or something like that. So your first course of action, anytime a report fails, is to one, take their login information, then go to the, say, IdentityIQ.com website and try and log in as the customer. If you're successful in logging in, check to see that the account is still active and it's not locked. If it is, you'll have to have your customer contact them and resolve whatever that issue might be. All right, so if that's all good to go, you can come in here and hit Pull Credit Report. So when you do this, you're going to get a pop-up that starts to pull the report. There's a little animation that kind of walks you through the process. Now, it can take a decent amount of time if it's a large report. So most reports take between 10 and 15 seconds, if it's a smaller sized report with not that many items on it. But if you have reports that have 90 items on it, it can take anywhere up to 2 minutes. So basically your browser will time out after a certain amount of time, and it will look like the screen is stuck. You may even get a warning message that says, this page is unresponsive. Just click wait or continue. Just leave it alone until it's finished. It will continue to work in the background, and as soon as it's done, it'll refresh the page and display the report. So we're going to go ahead and get that rolling now. So as you can see, we've got a little animation going right here so it can follow you through the process, and just leave it up there until it's ready.